and the ask.
You can drive, you can leave here right now, drive to, western Kentucky, right there on the line of North Carolina.
Hey, we live? Okay. Call the Tuesday, September 25th, 2025 meeting of the Unsafe Building Hearing Commission in order. One of the things we're going to discuss here tonight is going to be 210 East Main Street, which has been ongoing. I think we imposed a fine. Well, we chose to clean up the property for the parade, et cetera, and have the dumpster removed out front. So a representative from the property owner is here, it's Teresa Boulard Lyons, and we're going to turn the floor over to her.
I'm here on behalf of the surviving spouse, is the way I would put it, of 210 East Main. The wife died, it was in her name, approximately 7 months ago, and the attorney advised him to open probate after 6 months. That's their business, I don't get into that. But he has told me ever since she passed, he wanted me to sell it, put it on the market. And he knew it had to be cleaned up. So once he was financially capable, he started bringing dumpsters in, as you're aware of. He was bringing dumpsters in, and he had people down here that he thought was doing the cleanup. They did fine for a while, and an antique company up in Ohio came. I met with them. They took out a lot of antiques. I have not been inside the house because I was told there was a 6-inch drop in the floor and one of the main part of the brick part, and I wasn't going to take that risk. When he came down yesterday, Labor Day, I met with him, and he was highly disgusted that they hadn't done, that's the reason I've been calling, they had not done what they had committed to do. So they have supposedly turned the key in at my office last night, and I found the key today. So he wants me to sell it, and it's going to be sold as is with cleanup has to be done. But probate has to be opened on this, unfortunately, which takes time. I know that, it may just be what it is. You guys, your attorney can advise you on what you need to do. The front part of the house, as far as I talked to one brick guy, he said that front part of the brick home is, he's fine with it.
It's a viable structure.
He has an interest in the property. And he's gonna have to get some estimates on clearing and clean up, and wants to take out those trees. And the surviving spouse, who can sign off once it's all legally done, he's gonna be very reasonable as far as price. Because if you tear down the brick, the cost to haul that away, a certain dumpster load after so much weight, especially with the bricks, it's so many dollars per ton over, it runs into thousands. He is also well aware that the town does have money that's owed to the town that will come out of any closing funds he would get. But I am also going to do a title search on my own to see if I find any other liens. The mortgage has been paid off, but he wanted me to check on one specific lien. So that's
How much time, as far as probate goes, what do you,
That's what I'm-
unrealistic
It takes
number?
a while.
Well, I guess my thing is I don't want to give you 30 days and then you just stand here in 30 days and say, I'm
It will not be
trying,
30 days.
because that's not really fair either, right? I mean,
It will not be.
I would
30.
do, I
The
would
attorney would have to tell you
personally, I would do 90 days.
at
Because
least,
it's gonna
yes.
take that time.
Oh,
And then at the end of 90 days, then we'll see, at least we know there's progress on the.
But if I can figure out a way by talking to the attorney, if we can get a buyer that will run the risk of going ahead and starting with cleanup, get this under contract. Knowing the buyer is going to get it, knowing that buyer is going to get it to where the buyer can go ahead and start paying for the cleanup. He's already had me contact somebody last night, somebody else, to come and start getting some more furnishings or antiques out. And he said the people just basically kind of like pick and chose. He said what they do is pick something up. They didn't think it was of any value. They just throw it down. He said it's a bigger mess than it was. So, and they were sleeping there without his knowledge. And he found some other things he didn't care for. So, but that's where he's at on it. You think 90?
I don't know what, that's my personal opinion, just because I know it's gonna take a little bit.
What's probate generally take?
And I can't answer that. There are several things that can come into play, and I'm not an attorney. Because there's terms that can watch this video, and I would not dare say.
At least with 90 days, that gives them ample amount of time to get a real answer, I would think. And
There is
the advantage of
another-
the 90 days is that it's gonna be cold at one time, so you don't have to worry about the grass growing up.
Right.
there is another
But at the
situation,
same time,
whereas like, if the town wanted to, in a few weeks, do the cleanup and then attach that to the
yeah,
lien.
we're
But
aware of that.
that's, but that's just gonna cost the
Yeah.
town money up front.
Yeah.
Right, get into that.
So,
I
okay,
wouldn't get into that either.
all right, well, thank you. I'll stay on it, and I will personally call the attorney tomorrow and see where he thinks it will be. And I will let you know what it's looking like. But I'm also, in the meantime, I think there's probably 2 people interested. Okay, it is not officially on market though. Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
So we're required to make an action here.
Well, I'll make a motion for 90 days then.
Lane,
I'm thinking.
we'll hear your thoughts here.
We've never done this for anybody else. Nobody else has come in and said it's in probate or it's in the middle of a transaction.
Probably because it hadn't been.
It's true.
Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we have. Durham. Sure
John
did.
Durham's was one.
But we
that
have a
extended
contract.
that too.
We have a contract in our hand about that, so, right? Saying that it was going to happen.
What was the addresses on that? No, we didn't.
No, we did not have a contract.
Greeley and Main Street.
Yeah, Greeley, yeah. Yeah, one of the properties was Greeley, I believe one of them was Pike. And one was on Main Street.
Yeah.
This isn't even on the market yet.
Can't be legally put on the market himself.
Yeah, he can't put it on the market.
He's the only heir. So they know it's gonna go to him.
So we went in and cleaned up the property before the parade, correct?
Yeah, we
We just
mowed
moved
it.
the front.
Mowed the front, moved the
Can
dumpster.
can we discuss that price? I don't even remember. It wasn't much.
Yeah.
It just cleaned the front of it. That was it.
It's growing over the.
I called and had the dumpster removed.
Would you have a definite answer in 45 days, whether,
I would hope so.
Somebody want to make a 60-day motion?
I'll make a 45-day motion. Come back in 45 days and revisit the property. See if she's gonna have it on the market or have it on,
On my side. That's between you two at this point. I'll second the motion, but it won't be that one.
Why don't we do 60 days instead of 90?
Is that a
Give 2
motion?
months. I'll make a motion for 60 days.
I'll second the motion.
second, yeah.
All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Teresa, for your
Thank you, guys.
time in this.
Hey, guys, I understand your position.
Yeah,
I totally understand.
but we have to do
Yeah,
the, for one,
that's
or for the
right.
other.
Right.
So before we close this hearing, I have something I personally have to address, and that's, I own a piece of property that I purchased at 401 East Seminary Street. I should be held to the same standard as everyone else is on that, or a higher standard. I have not been doing my due diligence to keep that cleaned up. And I'm going to skip the complaint portion of it. I'm going to skip the hearing portion of it. The 30 days, the 45 days, I'm going to give myself 60 days to clean it up, and I'm going to find myself $1,000 for cleanup on that property. Within the 60 days, I will have the property cleaned up, at least 50% of the structure there removed. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I have a motion.
I'll
Have a second. All in favor? Aye. Motion adjourned.
You get tired of this.
We all join.